Welcome back to Living in Cape Coral. Dean here with Pelican Vista Realty, and today I'm in Southwest Cape Coral, just north of Pine Island Road and just on the border of Northwest and Southwest Cape Coral to show you guys a full video tour of this new construction home that we have on the market right now for under $530,000, and yes, a pool is included. Stay tuned. So here we are. This is the featured property today that I'm going to give you guys a full video tour inside out. This is a new construction home, just shy of 1,800 square feet. It's got 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2-car garage, pool, and some other really cool features. And I'm a big fan of that, of the stone. It's got hints of brown in it. You guys know, if you're watching my videos, I like the hints of brown that they're doing with the houses down here. And it's got also the brown garage there. So it's a good looking home. It's a new construction home and does have a pool, like I mentioned. And this is listed under $530,000 right here in Southwest Cape Coral. And this is just north of Pine Island. So this area has been developing a lot over the last, I would say over the last 18 months because of the city water and sewer. It's in place over here. So let me give you a quick tour of the neighborhood over here. It's a pretty quiet area. You have a mix of different types of homes here, but you're starting to see more and more new construction over here. So this house does have a fully fenced in yard. It's a 6-foot fence. So let's go inside and give you the full tour of this beautiful home. Nice grand entryway here. These are impact windows and doors, of course. You got this nice large frosted door right here. A window right above for extra visibility, extra light, natural light. And then this window, they did something a little bit different. It's the first time I've seen something like this. Be pleasantly surprised with the way the layout is that this house. They made it very functional for a house that's under 1,800 square feet. So you got this nice grand entryway right here. Put a nice table to the side over here, maybe a nice painting over it. So you can get very creative here. So this is my favorite part of this entire house, is actually this accent wall right here for the TV. And as you can see, the TVs, the fireplaces, everything you kind of see is included with the house. But they took up the entire length of this house and made it into the TV wall, put these wood veneer. It's the first time I've seen it done with this type of like a gray look. And I think it came out phenomenal. You got a pretty big TV there. I would say, if I had to guess, that's at least an 85-inch TV. You got 12-foot ceilings up here. It's a nice open area. Beautiful tile, porcelain tile throughout the whole house. And then they did something a little bit different. I have not seen this yet until today with this layout, and I think it came out great. It's very functional. So they got the kitchen island right here, and they did the same thing underneath. They added that wood veneer to match the backsplash of the TV over there. But they added the kitchen over here, actually. So that's what that window was from the front. So typically, most of the layouts we've seen here, the kitchen was over there somewhere, like in that area. So I kind of like that they broke it up a little bit. So it feels like this kitchen is a little bit more secluded. We got a lot of counter space over here. Stainless steel appliances, tall shaker cabinets. Of course, you got a dishwasher, and then a really good size waterfall kitchen island with quartz countertops, and then your refrigerator and additional storage right over here. And then just to show you, this door over here leads out to the garage. And they did put in the epoxy flooring. That's a hurricane enforced garage door. It's a good sized garage, 2-car garage. All right, so let's continue with the tour over here. All right, so on that side of the house is the primary bedroom, but we'll save that Let's go to this side over here. You have 2 closets right here. You can never have enough storage space. This first room to your right is your first bedroom. It's a good sized room. You definitely can't fit a king size bed in here. I mean, you could, but then you really wouldn't have much room to have anything else in here. But a queen and smaller would work. You got the blinds already in there. Got a good sized closet. Built-in shelving in the closets. Here's your first full-size bathroom. Beautiful tile with the tub. And then this mirror just needs to be lifted about 6 to 8 inches. Other than that, beautiful looking bathroom. Nice and wide hallway. And then this door leads out to the laundry room. So you got plenty of room for washer and dryer and then extra storage above. And then this is your second bedroom. This one's overlooking the back of the house, so you can actually see the pool from here. Very tempting. And then here's your built-in shelving. A lot of homes nowadays won't even have shelving. They won't even have fans included. So it's nice when the builder does, puts in all these extra features. One less thing that somebody has to worry about once they move in, including like the blinds. I just had to put blinds throughout my house, and those were about $3,600 just for blinds, and they weren't as nice as these. So the cost adds up, so it's nice when it's already included. So this is actually your third bedroom, and they got these glass doors. They swing open, but this could be used, this is really a good space for a home office or maybe a gym or maybe a kid's playroom, depends. It does have a closet over here, so it is considered the fourth bedroom. Good sized closet. All right, so let's head out into the primary bedroom over here. The other thing I want to point out is this house does have 8-foot doors. Again, it's an extra upgrade, additional feature to have. They don't all have that. I was just in a house that had 6-foot sliding doors, and that was a little tough to see because like these are at least 7 feet right here. So it's perfect. It's a perfect height. But when it's 6 feet, you feel like you're about to hit your head. That additional foot does make a difference. So here's your primary bedroom. The other thing I want to point out is the location of this property. Again, all this information is going to be in the description below. If you look up the address of the property, you'll see it's located just off of Nicholas Parkway, north of Pine Island. Pine Island is a long road, and the majority of the big businesses, entertainment, dealerships, fitness centers, you name it, it's on Pine Island. So everything's really close by. Kohl's, Walmart, shopping, Sam's Club, got a lot of options very close by. I mean, literally within walking distance if you wanted to. And so it does have two dual faucets right here, one on each end. Again, this is a different layout. I've never seen one before like this, so I do like this. Then here's your private toilet, kind of secluded on the corner over here. Plenty of storage space. And again, you got this beautiful shiny tile throughout. And the walk-in closets you saw, they're a good size. And then the walk-in shower. So you got dual heads, one on each side. Super convenient. I like what they did with the flooring here. It came out really nice. And of course, they frosted the window. You'd be surprised how many of these homes I've seen that don't have the frosted windows like that. It's just a nice thing to have, so your neighbors across the road are not getting a free show. All right, now let's head out to the exterior over here. Like I mentioned, you got these sliding doors. These are impact sliders, impact front doors, impact windows. So That means safety, 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 and also means more money in your pocket because your insurance is going to be less with impact doors and windows. They added this extra entertainment center down here built in with the additional fireplace and then with the TV right above it. And then you have a little kitchen area over here. We can prepare food. And they added in this backsplash. Came out beautiful. And then they have this open area. No lanai enclosure here. It's not what everybody wants. So you got the pavers. You got this large pool. This is standard on a standard lot down here, which is a 1/4 acre. And they got it fully fenced in. And they added in this little gazebo. So this is included. And this little grill. So this is a good sized lot. And again, this area does have city water and sewer. So you don't have to worry about being in septic and well. Because when they brought up the city water and sewer over here, those assessments have been paid off slowly over the years. I believe in this house is only about $8,000 in assessments remaining. So let me just show you this part of the house. This is where your pool equipment is and also your AC unit. Your pool equipment is right there. And then if you want to put in a pool heater, you can do so right there. There's your AC. And then it looks like they paved the area over there. So you got a side garage entrance as well. There is one thing I forgot to mention. So this is a 4-bedroom, just shy of 1,800 square feet. 3 bathrooms. I've shown you 2 of those bathrooms. Here's your pool bath. Boom. Similar style as the other 2 bathrooms, but it's outside here on the lanai. Very convenient if somebody's in a pool. They're not dragging water throughout the house to use the bathroom. And then you can easily just shower here. Here's your storage area. Extra storage is always a big plus down here. So this is a pretty cool added feature, if I must say so myself. So if this is your first time to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe below to stay up to date on all the real estate here in Cape Coral and surroundings. Whenever you're ready, whether it's 10 days or 100 days from now, I encourage you to give me and my team a call so we can help you with a smooth transition down to Cape Coral and its surroundings. As always, thank you for watching. Give me a call with any further questions.